My name is Christian Comedian Sean Sarvis. I got into comedy by, of course, being a class clown in school. And one day, my art teacher knew that I was the ringleader in school. So he told me, he said, listen, if you be quiet the whole class period, I will give you the last 5 minutes of class to be funny. You know, and so basically I taught the whole class period. So he would give me the last 5 class period to be funny. And here in Washington, D.C., we had this thing called joning, which is the dozens said everywhere. So I would go up there and talk about everybody in school, and went on to college and did the same thing in college and really kind of took it seriously in my second year in college. I got into Christian comedy where I was doing secular comedy for about 9 years. Was pretty successful, been on BET's Comic View, Showtime, The Apollo. But I was saved. I received Christ when I was 14 years old. So it was kind of a conflict because I would go on stage and I would curse, and I was the subject matter that I was doing what everybody else was doing, but I really didn't have any peace in my spirit. And never seen a Christian comic before. Said, you know what? I'm going to just trust God and step out there on faith and just try to do this thing and try to get booked for churches. And it was just like building a building, brick by brick by brick. So 14 years later, here I am. My greatest experience in Christian comedy basically is every time I get on stage, because it's ministry. Proverbs 17:22 says, a merry heart doeth good like medicine. So throughout the week, people have gone to church. People have gone to Bible study. They've gone to missionary society meetings. They've gone to choir rehearsal. But sometimes people just need a good laugh. So when I perform at your church or your event, and when people come to me and say, hey man, I needed that, then that is always a good feeling. You know, that's a great feeling that I was helpful in the kingdom of bringing them laughter to their life. My latest project is a book that I've titled Lost in Love by GPS Relationship. You know, it's tough dating out there, and being a Christian on top of it makes it more harder. So what I've done is just kind of give you certain guidelines that, you know, that I've taken in dating. I've been married, I've been divorced, I've dated, and, you know, just certain guidelines, red flags to look for, to kind of see within the person what you should look for in a mate. So it's all in the book. Also, I'm very transparent in the book. I have a lot of hilarious stories in the book that will actually make you laugh on the way of being informative as well. You can get my book at Amazon.com. You can get my book here at the great John 316 Bookstore in Lanham. You know, so yeah, you can basically, and we're working on other places right now, but basically everybody has Amazon. If you're in the Washington D.C. area, you know what John 316 is. The John 316 Christian Bookstore has meant a lot to me. My first DVD that I had out like maybe 10 years ago, this is one of the places that I was able to display it, and people came out and brought it to me. So love the bookstore, love the family. The corner gays are awesome. Anybody that is in the Christian scene here in the metropolitan area, you would know them. Hey, this is Christian Comedian Sean Sarvis. Listen, thank you so much for your time. If you want to reach me or follow me on Twitter at Sean Sarvis. Follow me on Instagram at Big Sarv. Follow me on Facebook at Sean Sarvis and Sean Sarvis 2, Roman numeral 2. My website is www.seansarvis.com. I see you at the next event. God bless.